guys, welcome back to Blackburns Renovation. So this video, this is a how I got started video. I know I had a subscriber, she gave me an idea to tell y'all how I got started doing what I do in the renovation, I guess department you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, how I got started doing it. Well, I actually started doing it in high school, but I really just ventured out on my own probably back in 2021. Because like I said, before that, I was doing a little small job for people like bathroom sink or something like that. But I know I used to run wires and everything for people. Then they asked me what else I know how to do, and I told them. But back to high school, I took up the building trades class in high school, and that pretty much got me started on how to do a lot of stuff. With my dad, I used to sit back and watch him when he started doing stuff around the house, and I used to help him. So the first project I did was a little tile job at a house me and Cam was staying at before we moved down here. The kitchen floor didn't have any tiles in it. So I ordered the tiles and I put them down on the floor and I posted a picture on Facebook. But I also ended up pretty much remodeling that whole house. So when I posted the pictures on Facebook, a guy got in touch with me. He actually stayed like right up the road from me. He asked me, he said, man, you know how to tile a shower? And I was like, yeah. So I did the shower for him. Then after that, I did a fireplace for him. But before I did all of that, I worked in the fiber field. I was a technician, cable technician. So I started out working with DirecTV. I worked for them for like 2 years. And then after that, I joined the National Guard. My job in the National Guard was 12 whiskey, which is carpentry and masonry. So what we did, we built like little structures, little huts for people to stay in, like when they went overseas and everything. So it was considered like almost an engineering job. So I did that. That was a journey. That was a life lesson. It was a good experience. Then I worked for a leasing company for a little while. But then I met Cam and I moved down there with her. So I ended up doing fiber to the home as a technician, installing fiber internet for people. So we ended up moving back to Basefield and I got a job in a factory. I didn't like that. So then I started back doing fiber once again. So once I did that, I left there and I started working somewhere else. But then I was like, man, I can't, working for someone else is not the same as working for yourself. They have to tell you when you can take your break, when you got to be back from break. You got to abide by their rules, which I didn't have a problem with. But my only thing was I didn't like to be cooped up on the inside. So like I said, I took a leap of faith, stepped out on faith, prayed about it, talked to her about it. God showed me the way. And I just started doing things on my own, which it was a journey. It didn't come easy, but I pretty much know how to do everything. I had a detail business. I was detailing cars. I was pretty good at that. I had a lot of clients and everything, but that just wasn't where I wanted to be. But once I started doing handyman work, renovation work and everything, I think I found, where I was supposed to be at. Because when I was growing up, give y'all a backstory. People used to ask me all the time, what you want to be when you grow up? What you want to be? I said, I want to be a carpenter. I want to be a carpenter. So one day I just ended up, building stuff. Like me and my brother, we used to build dog houses. My dad taught us how to build dog houses. He taught us how to build bird houses, some everything. I helped him build a porch onto the house that they staying in now, where I grew up at. And so, like I said, I took a leap of faith, stepped out there, prayed about it, talked to God about it. and I think this is where I need to be. But it has grown a lot. I have, multiple customers, some repeat customers, some new customers. I stopped posting stuff on Facebook for a while because I was like, I'm going to see something. If I don't post on Facebook, I wonder would I still get business. Sure enough, I still got business. People still reached out to me, previous customers, they gave my number to other people. So the reason I say that, word of mouth, that's a good thing. That means you're doing something right. If you don't hear from people, from time to time, work gets slow, don't, get discouraged and think that, well, I'm not doing something right. So that's what happened to me at one point. I thought I wasn't doing anything right. Work got slow, but times are hard these days. People pretty much got to save money to do what they want to do. Cause a lot of people are living from paycheck to paycheck, but nothing is wrong with it. But I don't think that's how people really want to live. But the way prices are nowadays, they really don't have a choice. So, if it's something y'all want to do, I just say step out on faith, take the chance and do it. You never know, that might be your calling. Don't get scared, don't get discouraged. People gonna tell you no. They gonna give you the runaround on telling you the price is too high. They'll take your price and shop it around. But at the end of the day, sometimes they will come back to you and be like, man, I should have got you to do what I needed done. Hey, sometimes you might have to go back behind somebody and do their work. You might have to charge them extra just to, tear something out and fix what that person messed up. Because you never know what they did until you start doing it, until you tear everything down and come to find out that they didn't do it right or something, or they missed the step, or it's not up to code or anything like that. So I done had some nice projects. I done renovated about, I'm gonna say 3 houses. My first big renovation was my cousin. They actually stay right up the road from us, right around the corner. So I did their house. It was a 2-story house. And then some stuff inside the house they didn't ask me to fix, but I went on ahead and fixed anyway. So, I'm just saying, step out on faith, do what you got to do to provide for your family, feed your family, keep a roof over their head, talk to God about it, talk to your significant other about it if you have one. If not, just pray about it and, everything come to pass, because that's what I did. I tell people all the time, just step out on faith. People ask me a lot. I see them at the gas station, be like, man, how you get started doing what you do? They were like, I got a side business, but I still work. I want to quit, but I'm scared to just step out there. I just tell them, hey, just do it. Don't be scared. Just do it. God will make a way. He really will. He made a way for me and my family. I do this and I know how to do a lot of other things. I know y'all seen the video on the other channel, Blackburns Ever After, where I tinted the windows on the house, the back door and the front door. I got one more door I have to do. YouTube is a learning curve for a lot of people. You go to YouTube, type in what you're looking for, and it'll give you everything you need. All you gotta do is type it in. You got everything you need in your hand right there on the phone. So there's really not a reason to why people can't, have their own business, be an entrepreneur, step out on their own. So I don't know. And, I want to thank the subscriber that mentioned this idea to me to tell people how I got started. So if it's something you want to do, just step out on faith. Don't be scared. God will lead you if it's meant for you. My dad, he helps me a lot. And, I don't know. We just click when we work together. I don't have to tell him to do this, do that. He just know what to do already. He teach me a lot of stuff, and it's still a lot of stuff that I teach him. He told me the other day, he said, boy, you taught me a lot of stuff. And I tell him, he done taught me a lot. So don't be scared. Just do it. And if you say you don't have the stuff to do it, you don't have to start out with expensive tools or anything like that. I started out with, when I first started detailing, I started out with an electric pressure washer and a water pump. I had this big old tank. I forgot how many gallons the tank was, but I had this big old tank. And I take the little water pump. It was a little small water pump. I drop it off in the tank. After I fill it up with the water, I take a water hose, hook it up to my pressure washer, and let it start sucking the water through. That's how I started washing cars. But then after that, sooner or later, I ended up with 2 gas pressure washers that I still have to this day. So like I said, don't be scared. You got to start out what you got. And, you know, some people, they be scared. Man, I ain't got the money to start this and that. You know, but once you start and you start making a little money, take that money, put it to the side, write down the tools you need to get started doing what you want to do. And once you do that, next thing you know, you got everything you need. Cause I can't remember the last time I had to buy a tool, but I do go in Lowe's or Home Depot or somewhere, you know, I look at stuff and be like, hey, I can use this, use that. So just walk around the store, see what you need, write it down, write the price down, you know, set it to the side, save your money, get the tools you need, do a couple of jobs, hey, and you'll go from there. Like, say for instance, a family member wants a sink or something put in, a faucet or something. That's an easy job. Do that for them. Go on YouTube, figure out how to do it for them. They want a toilet put in, do it for them, take pictures of it. And somebody asks, do you know how to do this? Tell them, yeah. Don't be scared to tell them no if you don't know how to do it. Like I said, research, learn how to do it, and go back and do it for them. And, you know, they'll appreciate a whole lot if you be upfront with them. Because there's a lot of stuff I don't know how to do, a lot of stuff, but I learn every day. I take the time, sit down, learn it, and I can do it. I do it for myself first before I go do it for somebody else, because I'd rather mess it up for myself first before I mess it up for a customer or something like that. So, like, there's a lot of trade jobs out there you can do. You can paint, learn how to paint, learn how to do plumbing, learn how to weld, learn how to do sheetrock. Man, it's a lot of stuff. Carpentry, woodwork, trim work, cabinetry. There's a lot of stuff in the field out there that you can do. So just take the time, sit down. If you stuck in a place, you scared to quit because you're afraid of what people gonna say. Yeah, people gonna talk, but at the end of the day, you gotta think for yourself and your family, what you wanna do, what you'll be happy doing. So like this, what I do, I don't look at it as a job. I look at it as something I love to do. Cause working for myself is a game changer. Being an entrepreneur, it's a game changer. So just step out on faith, pray to God, talk to your significant other, tell them what you want to do, and if they on board with you, hey, you're in a win-win situation. So don't be afraid. So, you know, just thanks for subscribing to the channel. I hope I get more subscribers. Hope the channel continue to grow here on Blackburns Renovation and also on Blackburns Ever After. Continue to grow with us, and we got a lot of more content coming. Like, I got 3 porches to build on our trailer and also on the storage shed, but I'm probably just gonna put steps on the storage shed. I got a lot of content coming for y'all, so just stick around. Tell your friends, families about it. I'm gonna do a lot of DIY, a lot of how-to videos. And the next video I think I'm gonna do is what tools you need to get started. So, you know, y'all stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. Give us a thumbs up. And I hope y'all continue to stay blessed and step out on faith. And don't be scared. Y'all have a good evening.